Woohoo! All right, all right, all right, all right. I think we are live. I'm going to my Facebook to make sure I'm on the right page because I almost
I am
posted.
too.
I almost posted somewhere else. Oh Lord! I would say we're going to dominate the airwaves, but I don't like the word dominated right now. Um,
Yeah, exactly.
okay, we are live in the right place. All right, let me
Woohoo!
share. Let me share it to my page. Hey, who's out there? Say hello to us if you want. Let us know where you're calling from, watching from.
Hey, hey.
And V, girl, let me tell you, my YouTube channel was always hovering right around like a 1800 and like 80, and I kept thinking, oh, I'm gonna
Huh?
go over 1900. Oh my gosh, I just checked it. I'm 2009. So
You better get it.
this past weekend with all the craziness that I did, I had like
Uh-huh.
130, 40 people jump on. So
That's
I thank every one of them for jumping on.
I'm just turning the volume down.
Is
Okay.
your husband there? Is your husband there distracting you?
He just walked in. He goes, "Hey, honey, I'm home."
Hey, husband.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Oh, living the dream.
Living the dream.
I got pants on. I'm good. Oh, oh,
So,
Yeah, we getting it together over here.
oh, good. Very good.
been a busy weekend.
We're gonna hear all about it. Hey, Barrett. Hey, Karen.
Hey,
See you,
Cecily.
Larry.
Hey, Karen. Hey, Barrett.
So I am going to be reading with. It's June, so
Yo.
I'm not going to read with the Pride Tarot. I know that's what you probably thought. I'm going to
Ah.
read with the Gay Tarot.
Ew!
Because
Yeah.
I've hardly ever used it, but it's very kind of like 50s classic. It's like
Okay.
if the Housewife Tarot had a gay brother, it'd be this deck.
It'll be that one.
Yeah.
Got it.
So who all is out there? Hey everybody.
I am going to be reading with the Muse Tarot. I finally went ahead and bought it.
Ooh, is that Chris Ann?
The twin deck to the Light Seers.
And it came out before Lightseer, right?
They came out at the same time. She kickstarted 2 decks at the same time.
What is she thinking? Hey
Yeah.
Karen,
So, hey Karen.
you haven't heard what in year? What's up? What's
Hey,
up? Christina, hello.
So yeah, I'll be reading with the Muse. It reminds me of poetry. It's so pretty.
Yeah. Hey Teresa.
Hey Christina.
We'll be doing readings in a little bit. Norm, you made it. Woohoo!
Hey Lauren.
So V, how was?
Yes.
Let's talk about the good stuff first. So how was your
Yeah.
weekend? The good stuff.
Yo. All right. So I think the last time we talked, I had just gotten married.
What?
Um,
Really?
So now these last 2 weeks have been about moving.
I bet.
So we have spent definitely the last week and the last 2.5 days, like hardcore moving my stuff out of my apartment and into our home. So,
Does everybody see what she just did? Does everybody, you guys, everybody was asking me if you could teach children one thing, I would teach them what you just did.
what did I just do?
You took your words that came out of your mouth in the spur of the moment and you changed them. You said
Yes, okay.
you said my crap. No, my things. You changed it because you don't want to give all your possessions the crap. You don't want to label them
Exactly.
crap. And you did that something else just a minute ago too. I forgot what you said.
Oh, what's something else I said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am learning how to within all of this, words are spells, and what we say has such intention behind it.
Yep.
So I'm really trying to be very cognizant of what I say, and the words that come out of my mouth and what I'm in my intention. So
You're not just trying, you are, because you literally caught yourself. I heard you catch yourself twice, and it is the words are powerful. They really are. And hey, hey Sue, Bridget.
Hey guys, thank you for the congratulations. Thank you. So yes, we've been moving the last 2 days, and we had Mitchell and I were both a part of the World Divination Association virtual conference, which was, I believe, awesome sauce. Although I can't, I feel bad because I've been moving, so I didn't get a chance to watch anybody's presentation. Literally, I walked in 5 minutes before mine started from moving, cut my camera on, cut my tripod light on, and was just like, "Hey guys, I'm here."
Yep. And I tell you, the funny thing is it was 2 days. It was like 48 hours of presentations because it was global. And you guys,
Yes.
V I know feels the same. We're literally like on a lineup and we're looking like, okay, there's Mary Kay Greer. Okay, there's Carrie Paris. Okay, there's, Tony Poole. I mean, we're literally line up with, there's Al Juarez, we're with big names, huge names.
Yes. Donna Lay, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ronna George.
It was awesome. I was right after Carrie Paris. So I'm like, okay. I didn't, like I said, I didn't watch anybody, so I didn't have that feeling of pressure. It was just like, V, get on and do your thing.
You did such a good job.
About what everybody.
And I tell you, mine was on Saturday at 1:00 our time, Eastern time, and I did intuitive dream interpretation. So I had a good time. I felt good about my presentation, so really good about it. But
Mine was about. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but if you guys want to go, I think it's 35 pounds, which is a little under $40. You can go pay at the worlddivinationassociation.com, and you have access all week long to all of those. So yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Igor.
I did using tarot to anticipate, accept, and activate change, because my whole month and a half, 2 months have been about change. So it was really about, all of those things in regards to change and using the tarot to work with that. So, but yeah, it was a great time. And I was at 9 p.m. last night. So I had a late shift.
Yeah. You're one of the last ones. I think Al was after you, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yep.
Hey, Joanne. Hey, Chris.
Yes, do your thing. Just show up. Just show up.
Yes.
That was my thing. I was like, I could phone this in and be like, you know what? I'm too busy. I have so much going on. And I'm like, nope. Because I asked the universe for all the opportunities. And I'm saying yes to everything. And I just have to make it work.
Yeah. And then I was a part of that, but then also Simon Harrison from the Hermit's Cave on YouTube, on YouTube and Facebook, he did Tarot-thon. So it was 24 hours of tarot on YouTube, and it was like a relay race. When you were done, you would say, okay, everybody, I'm finishing up in 1 minute. Make sure you jump over to Jennifer Ball. She's talking about witchy work. And so you would pass the baton to the next channel. So it was just 24 hours. Simon started, Simon finished it. That was cool because I had like 500 views on that already from yesterday. Bunch of new ads to my YouTube channel, which was wonderful. But some really cool stuff on there. Some in-depth stuff, some fun frivolity. But he had a really cool lineup. So fun weekend. So,
yes, showing up is sometimes the hardest thing to do. You're absolutely right. Some days you just want to phone it in and be like, I just don't have it, and just sweep it under the rug.
Well, and I'll tell you, and I tell young people, I said, they want to, be like directors and leaders and stuff like that. I said, just show up. I said, seriously, if you stay focused on what you want and you just show up and do just what's expected of you, you're probably going to go really far, because most people can't even do that.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
So, V and I talk a little bit before we jump on here. Not much, because we usually come up about 5 minutes till. But we also want to just kind of, touch on what's going on in our country right now. I feel that, first of all, with the COVID-19, that Mother Earth is tired, and we have seen, V can attest to it, I can attest to it, so much personal shifts and changes and births and restarts and growth in this time, if you accept it, if you allow it to happen.
That's
and then I see a lot of people who are just, freaking out, the sky is falling, running around. And yes, I know I have a lot, and I don't use the word blessed a lot, but I'm blessed with what I've been able to do. But I've also been open to do whatever needed to be done, to shift, to change, to move. And then with what's in the last couple of days, you know, my heart hurts. I did watch that video. I'm not going to say I wish I hadn't, but it was awful to watch. But I felt I needed to see that. And then with the rioting and just the moment fire starts coming up, I think, all right, we're burning for change. We're transmuting stuff. You know, not that that's what I want to see happen, but the moment I see it happen, it's like when volcanoes blow up. I think, okay, Mother Earth is transmuting us, and she's transforming. Nothing will be the same. Yeah. So that's what I feel, you know, and somebody in one of our workshops over the weekend said, and they were very, very gracious about how they said it. And they said, because they were talking about shadow work, and they said, our country has been in a state of shadow work for the last 4 years. And our shadows are being shown. And we just got to see one of the most ugly, nasty shadows that a lot of people didn't even know was still there. Those who have the conversations know it's still there. You know, those who are affected by it know it's still there. But a lot of people think, oh, that's still there? You know, yes, because of where you're living. and
it's nice. Oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I think I'm done.
Somebody made a post and said 2020 is a retrograde.
Oof.
And I was like, you know what? You could not have said that. Could not be the most, you know, insightful thing. It's about reviewing. It's about redoing. It's about starting over. It's about looking at how things have been and things that need change, that we've kind of, you know, swept under the rug or thrown in a carpet, thrown in a closet, that are, you know, coming to surface again. You know, things that we've seen in the past, they're coming to surface so we can make some active change, so that we can kind of get rid of whatever the core of the hatred, the whatever is, so that we can all live in a space, even on Mother Earth, that is renewing itself, you know, with how we renew our sense of compassion, our sense of equality, our sense of, you know, all of those things, you know.
I've said this for 6 months now. What is this year? It's 2020. What is 2020? 2020. Perfect vision. Perfect vision. Yep. So, and FYI, June 18th, we go Mercury retrograde. So we're in that shadow period. It goes through July 11th.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep. And I find it very interesting that July 11th is the date that Disney World chose to open back up. Because,
really?
Yes. Because like Universal opened up, I think, today maybe, but like SeaWorld is doing like June 15th or something, but Disney was the first to close and the last to open, and they're opening up on July 11th, which I'm just going to say, you know, I think Disney was a Masonic person, so he believes in all that shit out there.
Oh, of course.
You know,
it's a real thing.
There are obelisks, things are built just like our Pentagon in Washington. They're built a certain way. So who knows?
Hey, Crystal. Hey, Aura. Hey. How you doing, Robin and Bridget? Hi.
Hey, Alice. Yes, shadow work. So anyway, so V and I, we kind of talked about, we're each going to pull a card. And like I told you, I'm using the Gay Tarot. Here's what the back of the deck looks like. It's really pretty.
That's pretty.
And by gay, it's pretty much men and boys. But we each are going to pull a card and you tell me if you want to change your wording of what I'm about to say. We each want to pull a card for the collective who's watching this. If you watch this, this is for you, of what we can do, how we can think, where we might be able to show up for all that's going on with our globe, with our country, with our state, with our city. So, and how it will fit best for you, you know, locally and globally. Any other way you want to add to it or say it?
This is for the collective, y'all. This is for all of us. What do we need to take from, you know, these readings? For what can we do, you know, to help be the change, so to speak?
And also, May, 5 month. 5, transition, change, upheaval, unrest. 6 month, today, balance, harmony.
Balance.
Beautiful. So I'm really hoping that as we move into the retrograde, we'll have that time to rethink, reconsider, reconnect, reanalyze, revitalize. So, all right, let's each pull a card. So for me, I'm going to pull
Ooh,
the Magician.
beautiful.
Oh, perfect. Be the change that you want to see. And the Magician has all of the elements. The Magician has everything he or she needs. So I would say just realize be grateful for everything you have and be conscious of what others may not have at this moment. And just realize that by having what you have, then allow that gratitude and satisfaction and thankfulness to echo out. So that's what I would say with the Magician.
All right. Robin, welcome to level 6 of Jumanji. That's hilarious.
I love it.
For me, I have the 6 of emotions,
Oh, 6.
which is the 6 of cups in this deck. And so with the 6 of emotions, the 6 of cups, of course, reversed cards are always internal energies. So while you had a very upright one, so this is, upright, this is a reversed card. So with this being said, is internally, we need to work on our own emotional balance. We have to learn how to be compassionate of self, how to self-care self. The change starts within. So it really is about looking within ourselves to figure out what's missing, how we can balance ourselves emotionally so that we can at some point, shine that energy out, kind of like Care Bear, the Care Bear share, so to speak. But it really is about taking care of your own internal emotions, looking through your own memory Rolodex, figuring out, what you need to keep, what you want to get rid of, the things that make you feel secure and safe. And then allowing that energy to really shift you so that you can project outward in a way of harmony.
Cool.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So
Harmony, keyword. So hello, Jill. Who else we got
Hello.
popping in? Angelique is here. Hey, girl.
Sujay, hi.
Oh, I love that name, Sujay. Oh my gosh. Hey, I know who you are. once I read the rest of your names, I won't say your real name. Hey, Carol.
Michael, Norm.
Michael, welcome. So, all right. So, yes, there's like 36, 28 now, 36, who knows? So, if you're new tonight, welcome. We do usually about 8 readings, and what we're gonna do, if you've had a reading from us, especially last time or maybe the last 2 times, then let some other people get on the reading. But what you need to do, listen to the rules before you type in. Hey, great, Gail, Bridget Gale. Here's the way to get on my list of 8, and that is type in the word me, M-E, and then that will put you on the list. So like we said, if you had a reading last time or maybe the time before, let somebody else who hasn't had one or they're new tonight, because we got a lot of people new tonight, just type in me, and what's going to happen is V and I are each going to pull a card for you specifically. If you do not get on the list of 8, then when we pull a number, you choose, like, say, I'm going to choose like number 6. And when I pull number 6, then that's going to be you piggybacking on with them. So, all right. So Chris is the first one.
Barrett, no, it's just ice water, no vodka.
Chris is first. Robin is number 2.
Joanne.
Joanne is number 3.
Sylvia.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you seeing them up there?
Jim.
Okay, Robin, you call them out. So Joanne, Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
What's after Sylvia?
Zujay.
Zujay.
Alice.
Alice.
How many do we have left?
2 more.
Christina
Christina.
and Teresa.
Teresa. Beautiful. All right. Beautiful. So here's how this is going to work. If you didn't get on, sorry. next time maybe it'll be easier. So if you didn't get on, then what you want to do is you don't have to tell us, but you choose. Hey, Mary Ellen.
Hey, Mary Ellen.
Speaking of conferences, we're going to be in January of 2021. We'll be down in Palm Beach Gardens, V&I, Mary Ellen, Christiana Gaudet. Oh, you guys, it's called StarCon, STAARCON.com. Somebody type that in there. And go check it out. We would love to see you down in Florida. It's a beautiful place that time of the year. So if you did not get on the list, then you're going to choose your own number 1 through 8. And when we get to that number, just trust that you're going to piggyback on that person's reading, because it usually works out very well. So here's the lineup, just in case you forgot. Chris is number 1, Robin number 2, Joanne 3, Sylvia 4, Zujay is 5, Alice is 6, Christina is 7, and Teresa is 8. So you don't have to tell us if you chose a different number, but just you choose that in your head. Oh, thank you, V, for typing that in. Yes, StarAACon.com. Thank you, Michael Wells.
Thank you, Carol.
So it's STAARCON.com. Robin did star.com. It was close. Hopefully that won't take you to some crazy porn site or something. So, all right. So, you want to go first? You want me to go first, V?
I think I'm going to piggyback today.
You're going to go second?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I never care. I never care which way we go.
I know.
So, FYI, people, if you have Netflix and you have not seen Hollywood, get on it. It was a beautiful, beautiful what if. What if the world had been different? Set in the... Okay. It's about Hollywood. It's like when Rock Hudson was out there trying to make it in movies, and of course he was gay. There's a black man who's a writer trying to make it. There's a woman of color. There's an Asian woman. They're all discriminated against in the film industry, and it is just beautiful because they weave real stories in with fake, and it's really beautiful the way it ends. So check it out. Yeah, Barrett even saw it. So Barrett liked it. All right, so Chris, this one is for you. And if you chose, card is flying out. If you chose number 1, this is for you and for Chris. And V, I'm going to go with number 4. I hardly ever choose even numbers, but I'm drawn to Sylvia. And she's number 4.
I'm going to do 6.
6?
Yep.
6? Okay, V's piggybacking on 6. I'm piggybacking on 4. So Chris, number 1, this is for you. Oh my gosh. Chris, take a deep breath because the cards don't want to flow. Anytime I'm shuffling my cards and my client and the cards don't want to go together easily, I tell my client to take a deep breath because it's like they're stiff and they're rigid. And even if I'm doing a video, I'll say, okay, you need to take a deep breath, even though you're like 10 years in the future. All right, so for Chris, your card is, and I have to look at it, it is the Ace of Wands. I did shuffle them. And this, see how it has all the different words? Ace, As de Baston. It has all the different languages. So for you, Chris, I would say, pull that rabbit out of your hat. It is time to surprise somebody. And maybe even yourself. Aces are about beginnings and start. Wands are about fire and creation. But I love the imagery on here. And see how they almost make, the smoke almost makes like a little heart. So definitely pull some love out of your hat and just see where it takes you. And I really feel like that almost is like surprise yourself and express some love and appreciation to somebody that either you don't normally do. If I chose number 1, this would make so much sense to me because I always think people know I love them and I just don't express it that much just because it's not what I do. But every once in a while I'm like, I need to tell somebody I love, like this person, I need to tell them how much I love and appreciate them. So when it hits me like a ton of bricks, and I feel like that's what this is a prompt for you to tell somebody you love, you care about them, or at least express that love in maybe their best love language. And V, what you got?
I have the 5 of Inspiration in reverse, which is the 5 of Wands. So the message that comes from this card is stop fighting yourself. You have this energy, you have this this idea, this whatever it is, you need to just go ahead and jump on it. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect getting started. Okay. Once again, 5s are about those struggles. So stop fighting yourself. And then also pick your battles. If you're internally, trying to figure out what to do, figure out, is it really going to make or break you if you decide to jump into whatever battle it is? If it's something that you can just kind of blow off and just move on, do that and conserve your energy for what really needs to take place.
Beautiful, beautiful. So that was for the number ones and for Chris. So you guys, let us know if we do a reading for you specifically. Let us know if, Chris, let us know if that resonated, if it made some sense. And if you chose number one with Chris, let us know if it resonated with you as well. Because that builds, that sets the intention. It builds upon it. You're acknowledging it. You're welcome, Chris. And what's the word I'm trying to say? It builds, what?
Collective
community, but also it's like the confirmation. It gives it energy and gives it power when you confirm that. And don't lie if it's not resonating.
Right.
But if it does, absolutely, it builds that confirmation belief. It builds belief. That's what it is.
Got it.
So Chris, you're welcome. Thank you. All right. So Robin, you are number 2. You are next. So for Robin, let me look at the card first. So for Robin. It's like, what is mutin? This is 7 of coins. Beautiful, beautiful card. And look, I love it. Now, interesting thing, over the weekend, Chiro talked about the 7 of coins and the original Rider-Waite and how the man's face looks a little downtrodden. And he took us back to where that came from. And it was a famine, I think in Ireland or somewhere. And the look on the gentleman's face was like, longing for abundance. And most people always said, abundance, it's good. But there's still a longing for it. So there's a longing here with this face a little, they've trimmed up the bushes. And it's interesting because I would say, be cautious where you've trimmed, because you might have over-trimmed some things, which could be spending too much, could be cutting people out, but be very conscious about that. And to continue with the positivity of 7 of coins, continue to believe in the abundance and the flow. I always tell people, when they're worried about, money and abundance and stuff like that, you can't have too much health. You don't sit there and say, I don't want to be too healthy because I might take some health away from V or my neighbor. No, you have a supply of health that was ordained to you, just like you have a supply of inland. So, bring it on.
Yep. I have the Queen of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords. So this is talking about getting very comfortable with communicating. Okay. Queens have very receptive energy. So this is talking about communicating in a way that you can receive. Okay, so putting the intention out there of what you are wanting back, not holding your tongue, not biting your tongue, not mincing words, but really putting it out there, bold, confident, so that you can get back exactly what you're asking for. Okay? What?
Is that Larry out here? Or TV or something? I was like, I hear something. Is that in my house?
Wait, keep going. Hold on.
He's like on the phone making deals. All right, you guys. So Robin, I hope that resonated with you. Kathy, what are the numbers? So we just finished up number 2, Kathy. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, Terry, how are you? And hey, Kathy. Hey, Lisa, it's good to see you. Robin, hope that made sense. Great.
Hey, Lisa.
Zuri. Speaking of StarCon, Zuri's going to be down there with us too.
Yes.
All right, so Joanne, we are coming to you next. So this is for Joanne and anybody who chose number 3. If you're just joining us, we already have a list of people that we're reading for. But if you want to jump on and piggyback on someone's reading, you just choose number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, or 8. You don't have to tell us. Just keep it in your mind. And then we'll, when we get there, you piggyback on it. So this is for number 3 for Joanne and anybody who wants to piggyback on number 3 as well. So, all right, we got a little static now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there's a little static though.
A little static?
Yeah.
I put my headphones in.
Yeah, turn your. Well, I guess it's my volume. I need to turn down. It's not your volume. Maybe that's what it was.
Is that better?
Right. Yeah, much better. Maybe
okay.
It's just getting connected. So, all right, this is for number 3s and also for Joanne, more importantly. So, all right, so for Joanne, we're getting a lot of 7s tonight. Seven of Cups.
That was a good number.
So 7 of Cups. So for Joanne and number 3s, make the freaking choice already. Don't be afraid. I know there's a lot of things in front of you, and you're wondering, what should I buy? What should I get? Just make a choice. If it ends up being the wrong choice, which I don't believe there are wrong choices, you can come back around and make another choice later, in this lifetime or the next lifetime. So you know the old saying, either shit or get off the pot. Well, it's time to get off the pot, or maybe it's time to get on the pot and be a little more relaxed. Oh,
All right.
So that
And
was,
for me, I'm trying to balance. For me, I have the Fool in reverse. So this is talking about making a decision that you normally would not go with. You know, if you're trying to figure out what I should do, usually when we're in that space of trying to make a decision, part of us that's comfortable wants to do what we've always done. This is saying step outside the box. You know, this is saying go for something. Look, try something that you've never done to get something that you've never gotten. Okay? Don't be afraid. Take that leap of faith. You know, you're protected, you're grounded, you know more now than you did in the past. So just go for it.
cool.
Okay?
Yes, Laura, just pick a number. We just finished number 3. So you can pick 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, because we've already picked those who are getting the reading specific, and you can get a piggyback on there. So Shannon, I hope that makes some sense. Just pick 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. And you know what, V? I just had a thought. One night when we're reading and we got a good, like maybe 45 minutes to an hour, we're gonna let them. We're gonna let them ask us a specific question, and then we'll read for that.
I like it.
We'll read for that specific question. So tonight we're just reading. We're just reading for you tonight. We're telling you what you need to hear.
Messages from Spirit.
All right. So Joanne, interesting card, fits together. Courage, beautiful. Yay! Good. So, all right. So Laura, you're going to pick number 7. When it comes around, just remember that. And Jamie, you got number 8. Just remember that. So Crystal, on point as usual. Yay. All right. So this is for Sylvia, me, because I chose number 4, and anybody else who chose number 4. So if you chose number 4, this is for you. Let's see. What does it say? Ooh. Okay. So I have to remember what this means. So this is Guide of Coins. So I think that's kind of like page, but I'm just going to let that go. And I'm going to say, now is the time to pick up your goodies and take flight. You've learned all you've learned. It is time for movement. We cannot stay. Look up at the sky. It's like the birds are up there. So now is the time to take flight. And this so resonates with me. Flap your wings and fly, but this is really about business, maybe a little bit about your body and your family, but it is time to take flight because all the other birds have left the nest. They've left the ground. They're beckoning and calling you on. So now is the time to do that.
And I've pulled a lot of reverse cards today.
I started to say, turn your deck around. It's upside down.
They're mixed in there, so I don't know. But I have the 6 of Voices, which is the 6 of Swords. And so this is talking about that whole guide piece is totally, it fits with this card. You're being guided to something different, something better than what you have now, but you have to trust it. You have to believe that where you're going is better than where you've been. Okay. If you hesitate, if you drag your feet, you only make the process, more difficult, but this is saying you've asked for this kind of help. So go ahead, take that chance and be led. Okay.
Beautiful. So Sylvia, I hope that made sense. And I think you already said you're blowing me away. So I hope that's a good thing. If you want to share why, great.
Yes, definitely.
And where did I see it? So Michael, first of all, thanks for watching the chat room. Michael's helping us. Jason, we're only going up to number 8. I love it. So hey, Maria Buru, are you changing your name again? Everybody's got different names tonight. So
hi, everyone.
Is this cards only? Yes, Bethany, this is cards only, and we've already chosen
Yes.
the 8 people who are getting a single card reading from both of us. But Bethany, if you want to jump in, you can choose 5, 6, 7, or 8. You just choose it on your own. You don't have to tell us what it is. And then when we get to it, you can connect with that. So, okay, Terry's going to jump on with Zuje. So that was for me. So thank you, Zuje. So I'm going to say Miss Rivera. Yay, Maria. All right. So Terry, we're not answering specific questions. You chose 6, so you're piggybacking on okay, this is number 5. I'm sorry, this is number 5 next. So you've still got 2 more to go with. So Zuje or Rivera, this is for you. Oh, Angelique is booked for StarCon. Yay! All right, so for Zuje Rivera, your card is, and I have to look at it. Oh, the Lovers. I love it. So, and you know what? I'm hearing it's time to make the connection. It's time to make the connection stronger, not only with someone else, but with yourself. And I love this card because it's this very light-skinned and very dark-skinned guy touching, but it's almost very inner and outer part of the self kind of connecting. And that's almost like sun and moon. So it's almost like masculine and feminine coming together. So make the connection within yourself, but also if you've been, this is from Spirit, if you've been kind of distant with somebody that you're either romantically involved with or a very close family member, I think it's time for you to maybe sit down, have a conversation, physically touch them, like make the connection again. You know, Spirit just said, get over yourself. So if you chose number 5, this is for you too. So get over yourself, let go of your hurt and your pain and let's make some things right.
And that message from Spirit goes along with my 4 of emotions, which is the 4 of cups. Having stagnant energy will bring you down. Okay. So whatever it is that you're holding on to emotionally, energetically in that space, it's time for you to kind of take an action to get that energy moving. Okay. In order to connect, you have to have this sense of flow. And if you're stuck, you can't have that sense of flow. So it's saying do whatever you need to do to, rectify situations, just to get that energy moving. You will feel better and you will want to reach out to deeper parts of yourself or other people. Okay. But you are responsible for, she's sitting inside of a cup, but it's funny because there's like 2 people kind of like about to kiss in this. Kind of looks like a, could be a lover's card inside of a card.
Oh, yeah.
But, she's sitting here and she's like, just can't move one way or the other. So this is saying, figure out how to get that energy flowing. Okay.
Very cool. So, Zuje Rivera, let us know if that resonated with you. Michael, for StarCon, no, it does not include accommodations. They do have a discount at the hotel. You book separately, but go do through the website of StarCon because the discount code is connected through that. So, yes. And then Angelique says, damn it, I chose 5. Always they're telling your business.
Hey,
and then
all it is.
And then Sylvia said, yes, both spot on. I've been going back and forth with business location move. Comfortable, but not perfect where I'm at, but not finding my perfect new place. This is a push to start looking again. Yay, beautiful.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful.
All right, so
Kathy said, spot on. Nice job. Yes, good Kathy. Yay. Glad.
Good, and that was a piggyback. Nice. So, all right, this next one is number 6, and Alice is the main person who's getting this one. But if you were going to piggyback with number 6, this is for you and also for V. So V, the man of swords flew out, but I'm putting it back in. Let's see if it comes back up.
The man of swords.
Swords. So thanks. Wow, I'm sitting right now thinking about the situation that you're in. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
Zuje. All right. So for Alice and V, what is the card? The Fool. Oh, I love it. Yoo-hoo! He's hitchhiking. He's got a puppy. Look at the butterfly. Look at the Zeppelin up there. So it is time to take off. Now, this is interesting because Spirit is like, which one are you going to take? So for V and for Alice, you've got 2 places and 2 ways to start. On the ground, earthy in the semi, or in the Zeppelin, up in the air. You know what? So this is like a beautiful, and I'm going to say for one of you and maybe some other people, it's not an either or, it's a both. Take off and stay grounded, but it's also flight. But I feel like they're definitely start something, get it going. Just like I said earlier, whoever it was, Sylvia, now is the time to take flight. So this is the time to get moving. And like I said, it's not either or, it's both. So the Zeppelin and the semi are ready to pick you up.
I love it.
Yeah, beautiful.
And the funny thing is I pull the World of Cosmos in reverse. So you pull the first, I pull the last.
Oh, I love it.
So with the world of cosmos in reverse, the world is saying that, internally you recognize the journey that you're on and what you want to complete. You recognize what success looks like for you right now. And starting with that fool and getting on that journey, this is talking about, once again, it's like you kind of have the blueprint in your soul at this point. You know what you want. You know what success looks like for you, after some trials and tribulations and things of that nature. And because you have the map, now, like Mitchell said, we can start at the beginning and start moving it along. Okay? So this is nice. You know what your success looks like. So now it's time to go after it.
Beautiful. And it's so funny because when you think about, this is how I like, and V, this always reminds me of you. This is how I divine all day, or all day divination. A semi is really designed to carry one or two people, but a buttload of supplies and things. A Zeppelin doesn't really carry a ton of people, but it's this massive thing full of nothing but air. So it's two vehicles that really don't carry a lot of people. So if we're talking business, this is a business that would be like, you and maybe a partner, and that's it.
That's it.
And one that's, the air would be like online, and the one that's on the ground would be like brick and mortar. So yeah.
Yep.
So a lot of cool stuff.
I love that.
Somebody just jumped in. Jamie, all of them resonate with you. And you know what, Jamie Watson Wolf, you're one of those people I need to say all three names. Jamie Watson Wolf. Michelle, what is it? Michelle? What? Oh no, I can't remember. Sarah Jessica Parker. A lot of times that happens because, again, we're collective. We're pulling all this in, so you're here, you're open. Everything may resonate with you, which is beautiful. Somebody was asking, how does this work? You just came in. Sandra. Yeah. So right now there are two more readings, 7 and 8. You can just piggyback on that one. So in your mind, Sandra, just pick either 7 or 8 and piggyback on them. And just like Jamie Watson Wolf said, they're all resonating with her. And Alice said, thank you both. Eyes puddling, confirmation, grounded, and taking flight.
Oh, yay.
Love it. All right.
Definitely resonated for me.
Oh, good. Yes. Yeah.
Definitely.
I could, when I was talking, I was like, I'm trying not to say what I think she needs to hear, because I had to keep Alice in mind. All right, so which I do know her a little bit well too. So this is for Christina and anybody who chose number 7. So if you chose 7 or Christina, this is for you. And from me, it is 9 of Cups. I love this, and I love this guy sitting in a spaceship, which is kind of funny. We just had a rocket launch, but this is 9 of Cups. So this is literally, the sky is not the limit. Space, the final frontier. There is no limit to what you can do. This is often the card of manifesting. This is often the wish card. And look how peaceful, calm, and chilled this astronaut is. They are so ready to explore the vastness of everything. So your mind is the only limitation of what you can create. There's your message.
And I have the four of voices, or the 4 of swords, and this is just saying relax your mind. You can create what it is that you want, but just make sure that you keep it open. Sometimes there's no need for a plan. Things will just come to you, and when you're in that relaxed state, you're able to receive the information better. You are more present because you're no longer like worrying and trying to figure it all out at one time. Okay, so this is just talking about rest your mind, rest your body, rest your soul. It'll all come to you in the way that you need it to, and you will be abundant. So
beautiful. Yes, Joanne, it is really beautiful when we all show up and everything's kind of for us. I'm reading a really cool book, The Sutras of Healing, and it's so powerful. I do recommend it for you, V, especially with the work you're doing, because it's literally like, the healer sees their client as complete and whole in God. There is no illness, there is no disease, and the client is coming to you with the illusion of dis-ease, and they're out of harmony, alignment with their true self. And it's like each sutra is like like a little like a paragraph or maybe a page and a half, and I just read one per day, and I just meditate in the morning. So Matthew Brownstein, okay,
okay,
who was my hypnotherapy teacher. So Christina, amazing. Yes, I've been manifesting since 2017, and everything I wanted is now just coming for you. Beautiful. Thank you. Messages. Yes, Joanne.
You're welcome.
Hey, Laura. Makes sense.
Alice.
Yes.
Alice says, thank you for your amazing energy. I can feel it from here, and it's wonderful. Thank you, Alice.
Yay. All right, so the final one, Teresa, and anybody who chose number 8, this is for you. This will be our final one for the night. All right, so the final card is Youth of Cups. So this is probably more of Paige rather than what was it? I forgot
The guide.
The guide, yeah. So I love this because it's like these are the kind of cards that I throw the traditional meanings out the window. Listen to what is being told to you in a quiet voice. This person is on a beach, on a blanket, under a shade, listening to the sea, listening to what the water has to say. Water is your emotions. Do not, and let me rephrase that into a positive. Your emotions are probably one of the most valuable communications you will ever have. When you don't feel good, when your emotion is sad, dig deep and find out why. When your emotion is agitated, ask it why. Your emotions, and if you don't, then they end up being blocked in your body and creating that dis-ease. And what we just talked about is there really is no dis-ease. It's your emotions being stuck there. You are whole, perfect, and complete.
So I have the 8 of emotions. And so sticking with that, this is about transformation and starting internally. Some people try to transform on the outside. This is talking about walking away from what is no longer serving you internally so that externally you can be in different places and do different things because your emotions are now freed up. This is a growth card. Okay, so you're growing out of old things that kept you kind of in place or stuck or blocked. Allow those things to fall away and forge a new path.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So Teresa, let us know if that resonated with you. Laura, so StarCon, STAARCON.com. Go there. It is a conference, January 21, 22, next year. V and I are both presenting. Zuri, who is here, is presenting. Mary Ellen Collins is presenting. Christiana Gaudet, a friend of ours who is kind of owns it, will be presenting. Plus, who else is down there that we know of?
Beverly Frable.
Beverly Frable, my conference wife. You're my conference. You're my conference mistress. We've already established that.
Ew, I'll take it.
Yeah. So yes. So nice flow. Jamie Watson Wolf, you're welcome.
Thank you guys so much. Hey, Lisa.
Teresa said it's weird because today I was just thinking I need to be quiet and quietly focus within. There's your reminder and confirmation. Beautiful.
Boom. Yep.
Yay. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome, guys.
So you guys, any questions, no more readings, but any questions about anything we said tonight that we might have breezed by or you needed us to kind of touch back on? And V and I will be back in 2 weeks from tonight, which is the 15th.
Yes.
So we'll be back then?
Yeah.
So Michael said I chose 8, going through huge transformations, beginning with getting a new guide and letting go of old crap. I love it.
Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're welcome, Renee.
Yes. And you guys, as you can see, MitchellOsborne.com and over there, yep, redlightreadings.com. Those are our websites where you can find us. We both do readings. V is sometimes in person at the Boston Tea Room, not in Boston.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any in person right now. All of mine are virtual. I do animal communication, tarot, psychic mediumship, mindfulness meditation, which is often hypnosis. We usually start with mindfulness and then may do other modalities. And I also you can go to my site, pick a tarot spread, and I deliver that tarot spread back to you in a video that only you can see. It's unlisted. So what you got going on, V?
My website, www.redlightreadings.com, as you can see below. I do virtual readings. They're called Sea Breeze. And I am doing the Boston Tea Room is in Ferndale, Michigan. It will be opening back up soon. but I'm doing phone readings through the tea room from there. I do all sorts of tarot readings. My newest one is the Cosmic Politan, which is a natal or birth chart reading with an overlay of tarot on top. So I walk you through your birth chart to tell you who you are, why you do the things that you do, and to confirm that you are not crazy and it is by the stars that you are who you are. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, I am opening up to do some mentorship. So if people are interested in doing some one-on-ones with me with learning tarot, with different things like that, let me know. Spirituality, intuition, yada, yada. I'm open for that as well. So you can find me at Red Light Readings. Here, Instagram, Red Light Readings, on Facebook at Red Light Readings.
And so Michael asked what decks we were using. Michael, I used the Gay Tarot tonight. And V, what did you use?
I was using, let me show you. Ooh,
and I used the Gay Tarot because it's June, which is Pride Month. So
I use the Muse Tarot by
perfect.
Chris Ann.
Maybe
There's the box.
On the 15th, I'll use the Pride Tarot. I'll do it then. And also, you guys, I just duplicated tonight's event for the 15th. So if you go and you click that you're going to join that event in 2 weeks, I think you get reminders. And plus, if we post anything in there, it will remind you as well. I can't remember. I think you can add it to your calendar, can't you?
I think you can.
I think so.
Facebook will make a calendar on your calendar. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Christina has invited me to present at StarCon. Not sure I'm ready for that yet. Oh, Michael. Yes, do it. Do it. It's good.
Do it.
And Michael, here's the reason why we're both saying do it. First of all, it's the first time this event's going on. So nobody really, nobody knows
what.
We all know presenting and stuff like that, but nobody knows what the what, because if somebody said, hey, come to read, somebody's asked me to present at like some Newts or something, I'm like, I would rather come the first time and just see the vibe, feel the vibe.
Exactly.
But nobody knows the vibe, except that's going to be awesome.
We make the vibe. Yes, Teresa, natal charts. If you're interested, hit me up. We can talk about it. Barrett, let me know if you wanted to do something. Inbox me, DM me. Yes.
Excellent. So I think we are close to being done. V, as always, it is a pleasure to sit in your presence. You guys
you, honey.
Well, thank you. And you guys that come and join us, whether you're live or in the future or parallel universe, your energy with our energy, we are co-creating something really beautiful. I mean, you got to believe that. We're sitting here, we're smiling, we're laughing. We're focused on challenges in our world, but keeping them in the highest vibration we can, and that makes a difference. Somebody said this the other day. You drop a pin and it affects the stars circling our world. Versus the butterfly flaps its wings and
right.
Tidal wave. So I love it.
I love it.
All right,
Thank you guys so much for showing up and coming and hanging out with us. You guys make this what it is, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. So I say, may the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me see and recognize the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in you. Namaste.
And I say, namaste.
All right. See you guys in 2 weeks.
See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.